We only heard that
the rain.
The rain.
Right.
Well, we haven't learned to control the weather yet, but that's something we can look forward to as tomorrow's challenge.
Right.
We haven't learned to control the weather yet, but that's something we can look forward to as tomorrow's challenge.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't learned how to control the weather yet, but we can look forward to that as tomorrow's job. Yeah, Neil Armstrong. I wonder how NASA are getting on with their controlling the weather. Yeah, surely not, right? I mean, all that weather manipulation, the chemtrails, they're spraying. That was just a conspiracy theory, right? Sure, you tell yourself that and you'll be fine. Of course, we know the true situation when it comes to weather manipulation. We are not worthy. We're so lucky, right? They're all looking out for us. Big Bill Gates, the World Economic Forum, the Royal Society, the NASA. I mean, we're in good hands, right? Yeah. Remember, we all got together and decided that NASA was going to lead the way in weather modification. Remember that? Yeah, I thought they were a space agency. Don't hold your breath on that one, right? A space agency? I think you would have to go to space first to be a space agency. Anyway, that is the world that we live in, right? So, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you may be in this mad world that we're in. Wow. It's insane. It really is. It is. And if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Honest to God, we've got to keep our head up, keep going, keep pushing, never give in, never live in fear, not for 1 second, right? I better not go on too much because it's only an update. So tomorrow, I'm hoping either tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm hoping Monday, that we can get the geoengineering sort of live stream done. There's a lot to cover, honestly. I mean, I don't think there's any question now that they will go ahead with I don't know even what to call it, Operation Block Out the Sun. And yeah, The Simpsons again, right? Mr. Burns blocking out the fucking sun. Fucking hell. What's next? We're all going to be living in these wee domes. We probably live in a big dome anyway, but all these wee domes that are going to be like in The Simpsons in the movie. Because the weather's going to be that bad. And I'm saying the weather. I mean the manipulated weather, of course. It's going to be that bad eventually that people might want to live in a fucking dome, a totally enclosed system, right? And create a artificial world. Funny that, right? An artificial world inside an artificial world inside an artificial world inside an artificial... I just whacked my elbow while getting excited there. But yeah, you get the point, right? Russian dolls of artificial worlds. Is it Russian doll? Or is it Chinese dolls? I can't even remember. I think it's Russian. You know, you get the big doll, then the wee one, then the wee one, then the weir and weir and weir. Well, let me quickly say hello before I yap about completely nothing. I guess that's what I do all the time, right? Anyway, so let me see. We've actually got people. It's a bit out of the blue. Like I said, it's an update. Kind of to sort of put you in the direction of Scott's Armour, right? That's where I'm going to be tonight. I think 8:30. Now, as far as I'm aware, I put it in the description. Can I have a look? Let me see. Yeah. So if you go into the description, you'll see the link. If you're not already subscribed on Scott's Armour, you're going to want to check it out, and I reckon you will sub and you'll enjoy it. Well, I don't know about enjoy it, but it'll be good, right? I'll go as that far to say that it'll be good. But it's always a good crack between myself, Scots, and DJ, of course, right? There's no Scots without DJ. And I think they make a great pairing. And I'm like the third wheel. I'm the third leg. But there's many people that have been on. Some great content creators that end up on Scott's channel. The Woodlander, I felt his videos are interesting and informative. That guy's basically living off grid now. So, I mean, there's lots of different people, lots of different opinions, I would imagine, but it's all good, right? I don't think there's any set topic tonight, but I mean, that's always interesting because you never know where it's going to go, right? We'll be touching on many different things. So, if you don't make me come and chase you, right? But if you go into the description, like I said, if you've not subbed already, you can put a notification and get notified when the live starts, and you can get subscribed. So, I'm going to be on Scott's Armour, 8:30 tonight. Let me quickly say hello. Lynn in the hood. Great to see my sister Lynn, our Scottish friend. Lynn, back again. Phil I am. I take it it's just Phil. But then it's like the Will I am, right? There's only one Will I am, all right? He's sitting here, seemingly. I am here in full bot mode, look. Ta-da. This is me. In full bot form. He's an AI bot. Yeah. Scottish AI bot with pale blue skin. That's me. Quickly put it off. And he's gone again, right? I've got my Elgin City tops in the back. I'm upstairs. Usually I do it downstairs, but kids, right? Who'd have them? So it's good to see Phil. I think I spoke to Phil on Facebook, Fascist Book. I think Phil is a regular at the Last Jacobites, where I sometimes you'll find me there as well. Hasdak, good to see you, our American brother, back again. Good vibes from Naylor, good to see you. And Liz. I think, did I see a comment from Liz? I take it Liz and Phil are an item then. I think they're married, similar to myself and my wife Lisa. That's great. It's good to see a couple, right, that have got similar sort of interests, maybe. But I'm always very grateful. And we don't get many couples that are in together, to be honest. In fact, you might be the first couple, the first married couple that have engaged with the content. So I'm very grateful, and I appreciate your time today. Space Hopper Mark, like I said, Liz and Phil, I think they're quite new. They might not know about Scott's Armour, so you might want to check it out. Space Hopper Mark, right? A great name, that. I love it. I hope that's not you in the picture, Mark. Fucking hell, what happened? You got juiced. I shouldn't laugh, right? Of course, Space Hopper Mark's not that silly, right? Do you know this? Oh, I've got to watch what I'm saying. I've really got to watch because, I mean, one more strike and we're going to be deleted, right? I hate having to not say what I want to say. It's nothing about your photo, Mark, so you're all right. Of course, it's about the juice, right? I think we done a live stream. Was it a live? When was that? I think I done one and it was about... How can I say it? Honestly, this is so awkward. Put it this way, right? If you go on to a search engine and you simply type in the phrase body found at beach or body found on beach, pretty much says it all, really, to be honest. And of course, it's not just the beach, it's everywhere. And I'm noticing for about a year now, me and a few other people in the chat have also agreed that the amount of ambulances we're seeing is fucking through the roof. And it would appear, going by information that I've had from people that I engage with through the channel, either by email or other, The situation would be the same right across the board in Australia, America, Canada, England, Scotland. And for about a year now, I've noticed that people are dropping all over the joint. And I mean, that's only a very, very small part of the problem, but I mean, it's a big one, right? They talk about staff shortages, it's a people shortage. That's what we're in now. A shortage of people, not a staff shortage. Incoming strike, right? What did you say about the population? Get a knock on the door from Bill Gates. Yeah, I better watch what I'm saying. A dog named Boo as well in the hood. Good to see you back again. A pleasure to see you. Yeah, get creative, right? I think it's good to get creative in any way that you can. You kind of entertain your brain, right? Brain entertainment, I guess. I think a lot of us lack in that. Probably mainly me. But I do like to create different things, come up with different ideas, and just brainstorm, whatever it may be. Making a new video, potential video. Who else did I see there? Oh, I was right about Phil. There you go. I've not quite lost it yet, right? I'm sure that boat sailed, but never mind. Sharky as well. Drought in Iraq, lowering aquifer water levels so drastically it's exposing ancient ruins. Now that's an interesting one, that, right? Because we do know about ancient ruins that are underwater. I mean, what happened there? Did we have a huge event, a worldwide event that triggered the movement of water, seas even, flooded cities? Are we in the process of that now again? And it would be the old coming through and the new disappearing again. I mean, they talk about cities being underwater quite a lot because of global warming. I shouldn't laugh, but that's what they say, right? So the conditioning, the programming for a city eventually ending up even underwater, it's there, clear as day. Now, what could cause that? I'm unsure. People do talk about a pole shift. I mean, a pole shift could. I certainly wouldn't rule it out, to be honest. Gary as well, in the hood. Good to see you back again, right? A week in Fort William, fantastic. Did you go to the barracks there? I used to work there. I used to cut the grass at Fort George Barracks. Oh, sorry, that's in Inverness, not Fort William. What am I talking about? I'm thinking about Fort George. You'll have to forgive me. I don't think I've actually been to Fort William. I don't think I have. It's a wee bit of a trek from me. I thought you meant Fort George for some reason, but I used to work there at Fort George cutting the grass a few years back, and oh man, your work's never ending there. You finish cutting it and then you have to start again because it's so vast an area. I think there is still military there, but it's half museum, half military. I think they're on about closing it down. Be the best bloody thing for it. Close them all down, right? Why is the military so involved in Scotland? They're rooted here. It's not even Scotland's military. In fact, I don't even think it's the fucking UK's military. It's the agenda's military, right? A good example of that, and I've always thought that to an extent, but a good example which made me think about it even more was when America left, Afghanistan and Iraq, when the American military pulled out. Everyone was saying, they left everything there. Yeah, because they never even owned it. It belonged probably to someone else. Otherwise, you wouldn't leave it. And when it comes to the military, They're not stupid. They don't even leave litter behind them. Never mind military equipment. That was not by accident, I can assure you. There's no sovereign nations in the world. Pretty much as simple as that. So you've really got to ask the question, who really is in control? Right? Answers on a postcard. It's a lovely wee town at the foot of Ben Nevis, yeah. I think you get quite a lot of midgies there. So you might want to be prepared if you go. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Gary. Hopefully you can maybe get up a bit higher next time, right? Up this way. God's country, up to the Murrayshire, the capital, the whiskey capital of Scotland. Right? You can tell by all the people, they're mental. They say that a certain percentage of whiskey, when it gets made, it goes in the air. I think they call it the angel's share. So it's in the air everywhere about me. I don't need to drink it, I breathe it. Fucking daily. There is actually a distillery not far from me. Long Lorn Distillery, it's called. I mean, there's hundreds practically in Murrayshire. It's I mean, you think, yeah, well, it's good, right? Money, surely there's an industry there, but fucking hell, where does the money go? It doesn't go back into Murrayshire. Of course, it's owned by big Americans, the American tycoons, the Chinese tycoons. They pretty much own fucking Scotland, lock, stock and barrel. I think Scotland at one point got sold off by Westminster. And I think China, Russia and America are all pretty much the owners of what goes down in Scotland. And it's a crying shame, because the amount of money that comes from whiskey, if it really did go back into the community, this place would be fucking thriving. And in a lot better position than it is. I mean, it's not the worst of places, but it could certainly do a lot better. So good to see Gary in the hood, and good to see you're getting out and about, Gary, in bonnie Scotland, right? And great to see Liz as well. Back again. Who else? Zoo Scott, yep, good to see you. Is it the oldest garrison in the UK? Fort George? I'm unsure. Maybe it is. I should know, right? I fucking work there. Man. You'd think I would know. It might be. It is seriously old. Right on the sort of coast beside Inverness. I think it would be the... what is it called? I can't even remember. It's not the Forth. The Firth, maybe. You'd think I would know, right? I stay here. I think it's the Moray Firth. Shows you how much I know. Right. Who else have we got? Who else is getting a history lesson from someone who knows nothing about history, aka me? Yeah, whiskey capital. Buckfast City on the west coast, yeah. To be fair, there's plenty Buckfast here that gets drunk, by me included. Do you know there's not a... They don't make Buckfast here, but there is a Abbey. What's the name of it? Bugger. I can't even remember. There's an Abbey not far from where I stay. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the monks, you see the monks going about. And of course, they don't speak. Right? So don't try and speak to them. But if you're ever in trouble, if you do know of an Abbey, they would certainly help you out. I know of people who have been in great distress in their life, and they've ended up asking the monks for help, and they take you in, and they look after you. They've got rooms to put people up and everything in the one near me. And it's a shame, right? A lot of people do. They get lost in life, and I don't know. It's tough, right? Because it can be hard for, especially males, adult males, for for a male to ask for help if they're ever in need of it. The pride, they can't get over the pride, right? But I mean, if you are ever needing help, don't be afraid to ask anyone. But you see, again, this is the thing. We're likely to open up to people that we don't know. So if you ever are in trouble and you know of an Abbey, even better the Plus Garden Abbey, that might be a place to go, right? I mean, I don't know if they give you 20 lashings and a cold shower and then make you run up fucking all these hills until you've redeemed and you've been broken down. I don't think they do. They take you in and they comfort you and I think bathe you and feed you and let you rest. And it's very kind of them. It really is. I don't know if there's any other sort of religious places like that would take people in and help them out to no end whatsoever until you were done and ready to move on and get back on the horse if you like, right? We can all get knocked off the horse from time to time with whatever it may be. But the real thing is getting back on it, right? I mean, hey, like I said, we all come off from time to time. Probably me more than others, but you get back on, right? You live, you learn, and then you move on. At least you can try. If you don't try, you'll never get anywhere, really. But Lynn is absolutely correct. It's Plus Garden Abbey, and it is. It's beautiful. If you look at I don't know, a search engine, maybe DuckDuckGo, you'll see Plus Garden Abbey. It's stunning, a beautiful place to go in the summertime. Anyway, I mean, even in the winter, it's beautiful, but of course, cold as well. And the weather's actually getting. I mean, again today, a grey blanket of cloud. It was a wee bit sunny in the morning, afternoon. Then came the grey blanket. And I don't know, the weather's not right, honestly. I mean, I know I live in Scotland, but something's going on. It's a modified weather that I'm currently living under, without a doubt. Anyway, tomorrow's probably the time to get into that, right? The geoengineering. I think maybe about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I don't know what I'm going to call it. And to be honest, I don't think it's going to be on this channel. I'm not going to risk it. I mean, this is the situation that I'm in. I'm on 2 strikes now on my second channel. First one already deleted. This one pretty much in the process of deletion. And I kind of don't want it to get deleted. And I think it's fair to say that everyone else probably wouldn't want it deleted. So I have to try and box clever, right? So it's going to be on. Let me see if I can link in. What have I done? One of these days I'll get it right. I'm not even going to find the channel now. Oh God. I'm going to try and link it in, right, so you can see it. What have I done? Honestly. Me and technology, we do not get on. Put it that way, right? I think I've got it. Right, where am I? Elgin. So I'll post it in the chat. In the chat, if I can. Do you know this actually? When was it? Yesterday, possibly. Yesterday and again last week. The whole day, I couldn't upload videos on YouTube. It seems to be a reoccurring thing. Sometimes they'll let me, other times they won't. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is having that issue, right? But I've put it in, but I'm not even a moderator. Fuck's sake! Honest to God. Oh man, fucking hell! Right, let me try that again. Right. No one's going to see it because I'm not a mod on my own channel. Ah, Jesus. What's my dog doing? Attacking somebody? Fuck, what have I done? Honestly, this is what happens when you've not planned anything. Man. Where are we? Right, here we go. Right, I'm in the chat. Right. Now, that should be it now. I mean, all that just for that. Fucking hell. I thought I was never going to get there. So let me see if I can put in Scott's armour. Like I said, it's going to be about 8:30 tonight. DJ Scott's and myself. So the links are there, right? The link's in the description as well. I'll quickly have a wee chat and then we'll wrap it up. Like I said, a bit of an update, give you a heads up where I'm at tonight. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, right? Monday. I see Just Kate. Is it Just Kate? It must be, right? Just Kate and no more. Good to see you back again. Just Kate, right? Chase me. I don't know if I've got the legs to chase anyone now, to be honest. If I can run from the police, but I don't know if I could chase anybody, to be honest. I remember any time in my younger days when I had to run from the police, I found so much energy. Just out of the blue, fucking Usain Bolt, 100 miles an hour. Obviously, the adrenaline, right? When you see the fucking lights flashing and you have to go off your mark. Of course, I was never that. I mean, I'm speaking for myself, but I was never that bad in my younger days. But there was occasions where I had to fucking quickly get out of there, and we'll say no more on that, right? Everybody's young once, I guess, right? You've got to have a life, right? When you're young. Like I said, I wasn't that bad, but I guess my brothers maybe led me astray, right? I'm going to blame them. They're getting the blame, fucking leading me astray because they were older. See, I had a brother that was 2 years older and another brother that was 4 years older. So I always thought I was their age when I wasn't. And yeah, you can imagine, right? And my poor mum looking after the 3 lads because I think when I was about 5, 4 maybe, my mum and dad split up. But then when I was about 12, I moved in with my dad, permanent. I used to see him on the weekend, but then I moved in permanently. And my dad was my absolute hero, honestly. I looked up to him. I still do. He's not here today, but I still do. I still talk to him in a sense and look up to him. And I know that he'll be there. He'll be watching somewhere, right? Laughing at me like the clown that I am. But good to see Just Kate back again. And John as well. Our brother John, the father figure of YouTube. John Davidson. What a gentleman, right? Now, if you've not checked out John's channel, you're going to want to check it out. Let me see if I can make John a moderator. Have I got the ability? Probably not. And John could maybe put it in. Or I think Ragnar is a moderator. He could maybe pop in John's link. And of course, you can catch me on John's channel on the last Friday of every month, destroying any film that we've watched. Right, being a film, what's film critique? Is that the right word? Probably not, right? Oh man. Anyway, and you'll get Ragnar as well at 7 o'clock tonight, our Irish brother. So feel free to check that out as well. And like I said, if you like it, make sure you get subscribed, right? It's a great community we've got going here. I'm getting carried away here. What am I doing? So yeah, good to see John. Always a pleasure. A man full of knowledge, John is, honestly. One of a kind. Great to see you, John. Did I miss anyone else? Sue Sprain. Good to see Sue, right? Peggy Sue. I'm not going to sing. I'm just not. I was almost breaking into song there. I try and refrain from singing, right? To be honest, I'm not the worst at singing, but only certain songs. But I think Scottish people are good singers, to be honest, especially Glaswegian people. I mean, fucking hell. Honest to God, there's some seriously talented singers that come out of Glasgow, and many that don't, but they are still really fucking good. And I don't know why, but it seems to be the case. Who else did I see there? Ragnar, good to see you back again. Like I said, check out Rags tonight, 7 o'clock. Yeah, so I think that might be. I've been. Yeah, a few people have mentioned that that they struggle to comment on Odyssey, which is a pity, right? I'm gonna have to get on their back and say, look, sort it out. Because that's a big part that we could miss when we do eventually end up on Odyssey and that's it. Because that day might come, right? We could play cat and mouse. I could continuously make backup channels if deletion does arise, but that's if I've got the energy for it. I mean, I don't know. It's a genuine kick in the fucking stones when you get deleted. I think I had made about 230 videos. I mean, the watch time on my original channel was insane. Honestly. For the amount of subs, the watch time was through the fucking roof. Unbelievable, honest. I was so staggered to see the amount of watch time on it. And the views, again, I think they mess around with the view count. You can never trust it, but we certainly did get quite a lot of views from time to time. Like I said, we're going to keep going. We're not going to give up. And before I yup myself out of steam and fall asleep, make sure you check out Scott's Armour tonight, 8:30. You'll get myself, DJ, and Scott's, right? Always a good laugh. So, and John's got a new sub there, a dog named Boo. So I'll expect the check in the post, John, right? What is it? What did we agree? £10 a sub? Fucking hell, it's a bit steep, right? Of course, there's nothing like that. I'm certainly willing to share channels that I enjoy. Certainly. It does not mean that everyone else here's going to enjoy them. That's never the case. But at least I can point you in the direction, right? And if you do like it, then you can get subscribed. Don't feel that you have to because I told you to. And because you don't, right? Everyone's thinking I wasn't doing it because you said anyway, but John's a great man, and he's been about for quite a while. I'm sure he won't mind me saying. And with that time comes great knowledge, great experience, and you can't buy that. You cannot fucking buy it, honestly. So I'm very grateful to people like John, and also Ragnar. I like to hear the Irish side of things. He's got a great channel. He gets on quite a few different people as well. A couple of English lads. I can't remember who they are, but I seem to enjoy their conversation. It's great. So make sure. Yeah, we do. We love to sing, right? Even if we're not good at it. Fucking, I'm still singing it. Murdering the song. Fuck it. I'm still going to sing it. Sing until your heart's content, right? Remember they banned singing during the pandemic? Oh, man, fucking hell. They banned it in churches and fucking everywhere. Fucking Jesus Christ. Honestly, what a world, right? I don't know if they're allowed to sing now. I don't know. Maybe they are. I would like to think that a lot of the churches thought, fuck you, we're singing anyway. Right? But I'd imagine a lot of them toed the line. Oh, we better not sing now. Yeah. Good man, John. I appreciate that. Top man, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's at least check it out. And then you can see what you think, right? Thank you very much, a dog named Boo. I'm not believing that, Lynn. Come on now. You're Scottish. You just haven't reached right deep down into your lungs yet, right? You need to get in the shower and get the brush. Start singing. I think everyone sings in the shower, do they? I don't know if I know anyone who doesn't. Whistle or sing or hum. I usually sing, but I'm not the greatest. I'm not too bad. But some songs I am quite good at, to be fair. Um, I've got one or two that I would do on a karaoke. Um, I'll tell you one. I'm not going to sing it. You can fucking forget that. But it is it Bill Withers' "Lean on Me"? Now, believe it or not, I can actually fucking sing that quite well. I don't know if it's because I'm good at doing his an impression of his voice, but I'm actually quite good at singing it. I play it on the harmonica as well. You've got to love a bit of music, right? I think it's good for the soul, good for the mind. A lot of the mainstream music you'll see on the likes of MTV and stuff like that. Stay away from that. Stay away from that stuff, right? Create your own music. That would be the best idea. I like a lot of. Do you know this? I'm genuinely into all different kinds of music. I think there's only maybe opera that I don't really like. Um, I feel like it's going to burst my eardrums. And that's coming from someone who listens to German trance, hard techno, hardcore, UK hardcore, um, all kinds of different music. You would honestly, people sometimes get shocked when I tell them what sort of music that I listen to, but yeah, whatever floats your boat, right? I mean, one minute I could be listening to Angerfest. Does anyone know who they are? And then I could be listening to Roy Orbison. Completely two ends of the scale. I guess it depends what kind of mood you're in, right? Joyce, are you serious? You've got to say it like that. Good to see Joyce back again. It's okay, I'm just going anyway, so you're alright. I'll let you off, right? But there's no dipping out. Only dipping in, right? There's no dipping out here. There's only dipping in, right? Until I say, until the bell goes. Otherwise, it's, yeah, press ups. So, I'm kind of just yapping on nonsense now. But good to see Joyce, a dog named Boo, as well. I'm not believing that either, right? I'm not believing anyone. I never do anyway. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it as well, but I don't know, it's not for me for some reason. I just can't. I don't like it. Sorry to any opera listeners. I can't even think of any Beethoven, was he an opera singer? Do you know this? There's three guys called the Three Tenors. Do we know them? To be honest, they're quite good. And well, I only heard them sing one song. They got invited to sing Flower of Scotland. Oh, here's my son, Billy. What is it, Billy? Yeah, so the Three Tenors, they got invited to sing fucking hell, it's gone. It's gone. Flower of Scotland, that's the one. And it was great. Wow, that was actually amazing. And I kind of felt that's the way it should be sung all the time, but they only done it the once. The Flower of Scotland song, which is the national anthem. But the best version of Flower of Scotland is the original version sung by the Corries. And one of the Corries, I think they're both deceased now. The guy, I think Roy Williamson, is actually my best friend's grandfather. So a wee connection there, right? They writ Flower of Scotland and it got adopted as the national anthem of Scotland. So if you search the Corries, Flower of Scotland, the original version. It's heaven, honestly, absolute heaven. In fact, after this, I'm going to listen to it myself, right? And then I'm going to start getting set up for Scots Armour tonight at 8:30. I see Parka as well. I have to say sorry to Parka because I completely missed you on the last live stream that I done. And then after it, when I had to look back, I was going through it and I thought, shit, I completely missed Parka. So I must apologise, right? The comment even came on the screen and I missed it. I think I was looking elsewhere, but I've got you this time, right, Parka? So good to see you with the is it Tom and Jerry? I used to love Tom and Jerry when I was young. It was great, right? It was a great cartoon, that. You'd always like the mouse getting away and the cat getting lit on fire or worse by either the dog or the mother of the house. What was her name again? I can't remember. But you never ever got to see her face, right? It was only the bottom half of the body. Is Tom and Jerry, was that Disney? Or was that something else? I'm unsure if that's Disney. It probably is now, to be honest. You're a good man, Parka. But yeah, do you know this? I don't like to miss people. Because if they've took the time and effort to engage, I can the least I can do is say hello and what's the word I'm looking for? Acknowledge you, right? So you've been truly acknowledged tonight, Parka. Good to see you. Great stuff. Who else did I see there? Len. Oh, DJ's in the hood as well. So I'll catch up with DJ later on tonight. Great stuff. Warner Bros, yeah. And Looney Tunes, right enough. Yep. So it was, yeah. Yeah, Warner Bros. I haven't really looked into them that much, to be fair. It's always kind of been Disney. I think they might be worth a look into, actually. Yeah, I might do that for the future, right? So look out for that. Warner Bros. Yeah, but I used to love Tom and Jerry. That was the kind of cartoons that I really enjoyed. I think today cartoons are completely different from what they were even in my day. Justine, my good friend, I was waiting on you. I wasn't going to end the stream until you came in, right? I know I started without you. I'm a bugger. Anyway, it's good to see Justine back again. Hopefully you can join us later tonight on Scots Armour at 8:30, right? So I'll be looking out for you, Justine. Don't have me chasing you now, right? Because I will. I'm already chasing Just Kate for some reason. But I'm not a fast runner, so you're alright. You'll be fine. So yeah, 8:30 tonight over on Scots Armour. Like I said, I linked in. The link is in the description, right? So, until later on, I guess that is about it. Bye-bye.